So tonight, this is our Avon Dream Big All Representatives webinar by Arlena Gafford. July's representative training is going to be on how to automate your Avon business. So we're going to go ahead and go through a few things that will help you grow your Avon business. Our agenda tonight is we're going to cover representative recognition, Avon representative task every campaign, how to automate your Avon business, team calendar, and call to action. So before I go any further, can you all hear me? You can Facebook me. You can enter in the chat box that we have on here. But just want to make sure that y'all are all where you can hear me. Okay, great. So we're going to go ahead and go on. All right, so this is our top 5 Avon sellers in Dream Big team. So our Dream Big team for campaign 14, 2016, we have our top 5 established representatives, LOA 7+, length of association, that's our LOA right here is length of association. That stands for how long you have been an Avon representative. So I always do recognition for new representatives, and I do recognition for established representatives. So anyone who is 7 campaigns or older goes into the top 5 established representatives for sales. Number 1 is Tracy with $1,098 in sales. Number 2 is Kathy with $676. Number 3 is Peggy with $564. Number 4 is Wanda with $430. And number 5 is Sabrina with $384. For our top 5 new representatives, this is our representatives who are in 1 to 6 campaigns who place an order. So number 1 is Eva with $242. Number 2 is Melissa with $234. Number 3, Victoria, $199. Number 4, Tammy with $180. And number 5 is Courtney with $138. So congratulations, yay, to all of our representatives who are selling and working their Avon business. We want to recognize our top 2 eStore sellers. So every campaign, you want to promote your eStore, and that you can find under the Web Office tab. So if you're not sure where to find your eStore link, it is a free Avon website that you can use to sell to anybody in the United States. So, and number 1 is Courtney. She is brand new with $124 in eStore sales. And number 2 is Haley with $101 eStore sales. So congratulations, ladies. And again, you want to keep sharing all of your codes. So Avon has different specials. Like this week, we have a code for Chill to get free footworks with their order. So you definitely want to promote what Avon is promoting at our eStore, whether it's free shipping or free gifts, discounts. So definitely look at that. And your eStore link will look similar to mine at youravon.com/agafford is what my eStore link is. So when you go to the Web Office tab, you want to look to the right-hand side and see what your eStore link is if you're not sure. And if you're not sure, then you can always message me and I can help you as well. So congratulations. Our Avon representative task every campaign. So for this webinar, I wanted to share with y'all what to do every campaign. And of course, your business is going to be different than what maybe my business is or the next representative's business. But these are some of the tasks that we need to do every single campaign as Avon representatives. So one of the very important tasks is to distribute our brochures. So you want to definitely pass out all of your brochures to your customers, to your family and friends, even to the cashier when you're checking out at a grocery store or convenience store. Of course, you want to deliver those orders. So Avon orders delivered. You want to follow up. This is something else that is very important. So not only when you're passing out those books, you want to follow up with your customers, team members, prospects. You want to see if you can help them, if they have any questions, things like that. Also with your customers, when you're following up, you want to get their orders. So definitely do that. Referrals. See what you can maybe help them with that they might need at that moment. Advertise your Avon business in person or online. You definitely want to work on this, and you want to do a combination. So not only do you want to work your business online on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and any other social media outlet that you're using, or your blog if you have created a blog page, but you definitely want to still do the in-person. So when you're out grocery shopping or doctor's office, you want to leave a couple books with the ladies, leave a trail behind you. So this is something that I always suggest doing. And you want to do it 5 days a week and at least 3 times a day. And just imagine in 1 week you're going to have 15 new names when you do this just 3 times a day, 5 days a week. You want to inform your customers of the new campaign deals. So right now we have our biggest bottle of Skin So Soft Bath Oil on sale for $9.99. So you definitely want to make sure your customers know that. So while they're gearing up, it's still going to be hot for another few weeks. I would say for another probably 6 to 8 weeks here. So you definitely want to pass out your brochures and pass that deal along so they can use that. A lot of people use it for the insect repellent or to wash their dogs to keep the fleas off. So definitely something that you want to make sure your customers know. Offer new samples to your customers at least once a month. That's a biggie because customers love to try things. We are not a store, so they can't just come in and touch, feel, pick up, things like that. So you definitely want to give them samples of our new products. And I even make samples sometimes. So let's see if I can grab it real quick. I make samples. This is my Footworks sample. This one is of the Footworks Pineapple Chill Lotion. So definitely you can do something similar to that and just put a cute little label on it or a little sticker and let them know what it is. And so you can do that on products that we might not have samples on. And so our Footworks, I've never seen samples made of it. So I've always tried to create my own if I was doing something with it. And this time it smelled really good, so I wanted them to try it. Now let's talk about how to automate your Avon business. This is important when you're thinking about how to grow your business while you're still doing tasks at home. Maybe you're busy like me. I'm going to be homeschooling my son again. This will be our 3rd year homeschooling. And so for me, I will be busy 4 to 5 hours a day, teaching him, working with him. I'm hoping that we can find a lot of fun school activities that we can get involved with, maybe a club or something that he can join. So I really want to be there for him. But of course, with this, my Avon business is what pays our bills. And so I don't want to put that on the back burner because who's going to pay the bills? So I want to make sure that my business is on a schedule and automatic. And that way I can still do mommy things, but I can still run my Avon business. So when you set your business on a schedule, you will see a huge difference in your sales and growth with your Avon business. I am going to give you tips tonight on how to grow your Avon business and put it on an automatic schedule so you are growing consistently every campaign. And the goal is to always improve over your own numbers. I've learned that from Emily. One of the biggest tips that I could have ever received was to always improve over my own numbers. And when you reach the goal you set for yourself. So definitely work on your own numbers and the goal that you set for yourself. So I ask you, what goals do you want to achieve for your Avon business? So I would love for you to comment if you're watching this in a video. Then I would love for you to comment on the video below. Or if you're on the webinar, you can put it in the chat box or message me. I would love to hear what your goals are with your Avon business. And so let's set up a schedule for you to accomplish those goals. We are gearing up for our busiest time of the year, so definitely let's do that. Okay, so let's talk about how to automate your business. Automating your business is very easy when you learn some of the tips that can help you. So Avon brochures are very important to pass out. We definitely want to get them in the hands of our customers. And what you can use is Campaign Mailer. It is a cute way of passing out your brochures to all of your customers, but you don't have to go to everybody's house. So this can definitely get you on a schedule. I see Ashley's goals. Yay, Ashley wants to make President's Club this year, and it's doable. In my first year, I actually sold Honor Society, so definitely, Ashley, great job. So President's Club will get you there, and we're going to talk about President's Club for a second tonight, too. So Avon brochures delivered by Campaign Mailer. They are a great company. This is a picture for you to see what your book will look like when they get mailed. And what I like to do is always put my mom on the schedule so they don't know who she is and they don't see it being my name. But this actually gives me the opportunity to see how the books come and when they come. So I can kind of estimate, is it still a good schedule for me to be on? So a couple of things. This is how your book looks. So this picture, they put it in a bag, so if it rains, like, I don't know, the last few days, we never know when it's going to rain. So if it's raining, the book is safe and secure and dry for your customers, and your information is not smeared from the rain. It costs as low as 99 cents for each book. I think the highest price for one book to be mailed is $1.39. So compared to the post office where it's $2.50 or more to mail an Avon book, 99 cents or $1.39 is very well a great price for us compared to us doing it and labeling and making sure the book is secure and all of that. Campaign Mailer will put your information on the book that you want. So you can pick, they give you a section on the website at campaign-mailer.com of what you would like to have on your label. And so they even show you here what it's going to look like. So this is your customer's information, and then this is your information. So you can pick your address. I never put my address. I always just put everything that I want. My eStore. If there is a special for the eStore, welcome and thank you 20 are codes that we usually can use all throughout no matter what. So, but if there's a free shipping or something that I know and the books will get to them, then I'll put that on there. And then you can set up your own schedule. So a lot of us are RPS 7, where that means our order goes in this Thursday, but some of us are RPS 4 or 5, which means your order went in yesterday or today. So definitely they give you a schedule and you can look at that. The only thing that you want to make sure is, for me, I want to put my books on RPS 6 schedule so they get the books ahead of time. And it takes a couple of weeks for them to actually mail the books and get them to the customers. So you want to give yourself time. So today is when my Campaign 18 book order to Campaign Mailer would be put in and paid for, and then they would get the books in Campaign 8 during that 2 weeks that Campaign 8 will fall for me. So definitely just look at the website if you have questions. I've been doing it off and on this year. I am gearing up to do it all throughout the rest of the year. I've been playing with it, seeing what works for me, and having the books mailed to my customers have really helped. Our second way of automating your Avon business is follow-up. You can follow up. You definitely want to call your customers. Text seems to be a really big thing right now, so that's another positive that you want to use in your Avon business to follow up. So with calls, phonebite.com is a website that I use. There's different websites that you can use, but this seems to be the least expensive for me. The cost is 5 cents per call, and it only takes it out of my account when the call goes through. So say I was calling one of you with a recorded message, and you didn't answer the phone and your voicemail didn't pick up, then PhoneBite is not going to charge me that 5 cents. But say your voicemail does pick up, then I'll get charged the 5 cents because my message was relayed to you and left on your voicemail. You can set your calls up. So I suggest doing it and trying it out, especially for your customers who don't text and the older customers. That's the easier way to call them. You still want to pick up the phone and call people, but if you're on a schedule and you know you're going to be busy, or you just want to simply do a reminder call or a call about the campaign coming out or them receiving the book in the mail before long, those are good things to do reminder calls and texts with. So I gave you a couple examples here. One can say, hi, Avon Campaign 17 brochure is being mailed to your door. This is a special that's in our book, actually, so check it out. Check out our new skincare deals, great prices, buy two for the price of one. If you need anything, call me at, thank you, your Avon representative, Arlena Gafford. And so just a very sweet, simple message. I also let my customers know that I will be doing reminder calls that are set up so they know that they're going to get a recording from me. You can also do a reminder call like this. Hi, it's Arlena, your Avon representative. Avon order goes in on Thursday. Let me know if you need anything. You can call me at, or if you choose, you can order online at www.youravon.com/agafford. Thank you so much for being my Avon customer. And so just something very simple for my customers to have a reminder, because all of us need it. Even though we do this every day and we know when our orders are due, our customers forget, and so we want to make sure that we remind them. Texting is another cool thing. This is something that I found that I absolutely love, so I'm going to try to pull it up for you. This, if you can see, well, maybe you can't, but we have a text app. It is called Mass Text, and this is what I use. You can choose different ways to do the texting. I found one called Easy Texting, and it doesn't necessarily go to your phone when they text back, and it costs, but the Mass Text is actually free. So I just went to my app store and I downloaded it. It is very cool to use because I can set up templates. So I can have templates set up for customer order reminders, so I don't have to go in and change it or type up the whole thing. And one thing that I use, I can even put where it says first name, so it's going to actually put their name on there, which I think is really a neat idea. So my customers can actually feel like it's meant for them. And so I think that helps. So what I do is I just send a text that simply says, hey, Arlena, Avon campaign 15 is due tomorrow. Go to your Avon. Well, this is actually for reps. So let's go to a customer. Okay. So, hey, Arlena, it's Avon ordering time. I placed my order tomorrow. You may call or text me your order, or you can order online at youravon.com/agafford. Thank you for ordering with me, and just very simple, but something that reminds them. And a lot of my customers text, probably about 80% of them do. And so that's just an easy way. And I can send out all 80 at one time. I don't have to worry about doing only 20 like my regular phone text lets me do. So definitely look at that. Check it out. It's very helpful with my Avon business. I get orders, they get a cute text, and it's very special for them. And then when they text back, it doesn't come back as a group, so not everybody gets to see their message. It comes back personally to you. So I really like that. This is the Mass Text also works for eStore specials. So if you have those certain customers that only order online, you could definitely send them text messages, 2 or 3 times a week. Some people still really check all of their emails, or they might pick which emails they're looking at. So they might miss a special. So if you know something that they might like, or you just want to share with your customers, send the eStore text as well, because that's going to help you grow. So let's go through. Another way to automate your business is your eStore specials. So like I was saying before, you can do a mass text, and you can set your text up on a schedule where PhoneVite is set on a schedule. You can program that in, but on your mass text, you can say, okay, every Tuesday of order week, because my order goes in on Thursday, I can sit down and say every Tuesday on order week, I automatically send a text to my customers about a reminder for order day for Thursday. So that's how you get that on a schedule. But your eStore specials, Avon will actually email all of your customers who go to your website and register. So when they go to your eStore, on the right-hand side, it will say register, and so you want them to do that. Or if you put them in your Avon web office. And to make sure, a lot of you are probably already set up on this because Avon automatically set this in motion a few months ago. But if you're not sure and you really want to check and make sure that you're set up on the automated eStore specials for your customers, you can follow these directions. you want to go log into your avon.com and click on Web Office. Then you want to put your mouse over the personal website, and it's going to have a drop down box where you can click personalization tool, and then this is going to come up. And of course we have tabs and tabs. So then you want to click on customer preference. And right here you can definitely see if campaign emails and promotional emails are being sent. And what that means is campaign emails lets them know when the current campaign is going on, what's coming out in that campaign, and the promotional emails like free shipping, free goodies with their orders, things like that. So you definitely want to make sure your customers know. And so just go in, make sure that it's checked, and then Avon will take care of the rest for you. But you have to have them in your address book in your web office for them to do that as well. So definitely when you go in, you can click on address book and add all of your customers, your family, friends, everyone on your list. Samples. My customers love samples. And I was thinking of a way of, if I'm going to mail them books and they're going to order online, how can I get samples to them without them feeling left behind because I'm not seeing them every time? One of the things that I'm doing is really putting my Avon Business on a schedule a lot more and automatically having it run a little bit easier and smoother, because 5th grade is coming up and we really have to do a lot more with schooling. And again, like I said, I want to get him in some activities that he's interested in. And to do that, I don't want my customers to be left out. And samples is one of the things that our customers really love. So again, like I showed you, I made the footwork samples. So I always pick what I would like to do, what's coming out for my customers. So this month, for July, this is what my actual sample picture looks like on my blog page, so they can go and log in and make sure that they are registered, especially for my new customers. And so they got a cute little, let's see, I can show you right here. This is what I send it in. This is the little envelope. This is our recruiting flyer and our Luck La Vie. So this is a new perfume that I wanted to do for my customers. This is our candles. We could get a bunch of those for a really good price, so I did that. And then we also have musk marine and musk fire, and so some of my customers got musk marine or some got musk fire, so just depending on which one. But customers want to know and smell and try our products, and they really love our Avon samples. And so what I always do is all of my customers who order from me in person or they order from my eStore, they automatically get all my sample lists, and then I pick about 50 to 100, just depending on how many I can do that month, and then I will pick new customers who do not have an Avon representative but would like to have one and who would like the free samples, and maybe they'll start buying from me. So that's another way that I get my name out there a little bit more too. And I try to do it the first week of the month, so I've thought about changing it up and maybe doing it the last week of the month so they have time to buy if they get paid at the beginning of the month or maybe the first week. But you can just pick the schedule that works for you. This is, so same thing, what I was just showing you a second ago, what to put in your samples, and it's up to you. I try to do 3 to 5 samples just depending on what we have coming out and the weight. I try to keep this to just a stamp because I'm mailing out at least 100 every time, so I don't want to have to put more than a stamp on there to try to keep my costs a little bit lower. So put 1 to 5 samples depending on your budget. Lipstick bullet samples do not work. The post office will automatically charge you more. So if you're a customer watching this is one reason why I have not done lipstick samples, because the post office will definitely charge, and I think it's like $2 to send one envelope. But I've seen a cute way to do the lipstick samples, so I might try that. You want to put a recruiting flyer in there, so you're recruiting. How I actually got started, I didn't meet the Avon lady who had the Avon book. My mom did, and she brought the books home. So same thing, maybe you're mailing the sample packet to one of your customers or new customers, and her daughter or mom, maybe it's a daughter that picked it up and the mom or the aunt or the sister wants to join. So definitely put a recruiting flyer in there. eStore flyer, fundraiser flyer, you definitely, again, you want to share with them all of the ways that you can be a service to them with your Avon business. So fundraiser, eStore, and recruiting, you definitely want those in there. I always have a little flyer telling them what the products are that they're getting in their sample pack. And then I do a customer newsletter. I just think it's a cute way. I learned this from Lisa Wilbur. She used to do this for her customers. Not sure if she still does, but I just like to do a cute little newsletter for my customers, letting them know what's going on. And so for this one, I'm just updating it, letting them know some of the new things that I'm putting in place for the rest of this year. And so I suggest just start with your current customers and grow from there. What you can do, don't think that you have to do what I do. I've been in for 9 years. And so maybe I can do a little bit more or a little bit different than what you're doing because I have been in for 9 years. So if you're just starting out, think about what you want to do. Maybe you have 5 people you want to start this with. That's a start, and that's what you want to do. Avon orders being delivered. So now this is another thing. So of course we've got those orders and we definitely want to pass them out to our customers, and how can we put this on a schedule? So I do a couple things. I have my eStore, of course, set up, and so I have some of my customers who will even call me or message me, and I will put their order in at my eStore and I will deliver it for them. I will go to my eStore and have it shipped to their house. And this frees up your time from having to deliver those orders, especially if they're too far, or even if they're just down the road and they want to get, some of the specials that we have at our eStore. Now, the other thing that I do is I set up my representative schedule on one day. I spend one day a week delivering my orders for most of my orders, so I'm not out delivering 3 or 4 days. Again, you want to set up what works best for you. If you have 3 different areas and you want to go to one area one day and one area another day, that's what you want to do. So for me, my customers, they are already, I've been working on this for a while. My customers are already in the routine where even some of them on Wednesday night will text me if I have not texted them yet and say, what's my total so I can leave you the money, or where can we meet tomorrow? They're already set on a schedule with me, so they know on Thursdays, I really try my best to get their orders to them unless there's just something that happens that I just absolutely cannot. But so definitely get your customers on that, and you want to, work with your customers and decide what you want to do. Ashley says she wants to print out some eStore flyers and fundraiser flyers, but her laptop won't let her make her own. So Ashley, I can definitely help with that. Message me, and I will show you the flyers that I use. And then you could tell me if you want your information, like what you want on there, and then I could just email that document to you, and then maybe that way you can actually print it if your computer is not letting you do anything else. Or you can go like Office Depot, Staples, anywhere that they will let you print. Office Depot, we're supposed to have a discount. We were having issues with that a couple months ago, so not sure if we still do. So maybe that's another option for you. So definitely get with me and we'll work on those flyers for you. Advertising. We all want to advertise our Avon business. And this is very crucial because same thing, you cannot grow your business if you're not putting it out there to new people and sharing with them what you have, and even your current customers, you definitely want to let them know as well. So a couple things: pass out a sample bag. Pretty much what you just saw that I mail to my customers, I can turn around and put it in a cute little goodie bag and pass out as I go out as well, or tailgate festivals. You can give one to the lady behind you or in front of you in line at the grocery store. And then you want to leave brochures everywhere. Sabrina has definitely done this, and I'm so happy she has because it's really grown her business this year. So one of my challenges to you is to order 100 brochures, take the brochures that you need for your customers, give them to those customers. Unless you do campaign mailer, then order 100 brochures, and that's your goal of passing them out. You want to leave them laundry mats. I know some laundry mats are still out there, but gas stations, anywhere that there's an empty newspaper stand, but not an abandoned newspaper stand. You want one that is that has traffic going by. So for me, I will look for those newspaper stands that are abandoned, as in the people are not using them anymore, but the gas station or the grocery store still has them sitting out there. And so I'll put 5 to 10 books, just depending on what I have and what I think should be left there, just to see. And I've gotten customers and team members that way too. Buffer is a really cute app. I really love it. This is a way that you can post on your social media without having to actually sit on there and do it all the time. And so you can kind of get off of social media a little bit and do other things that needs to be done. They have a couple different plans. They have a free plan, a $10 plan, and I'm not sure what's past that, but I know they have other plans that are bigger than the $10. So $10 a month is the one that I use. I can set up Pinterest and Twitter, and I just read Instagram is being added. Facebook, I have my Facebook group page, my Facebook fan pages on there. So those are the things that you want to look at. And just work with your Avon business, but have it set up. And so try the free one. Start there, see how it works for you, and if you like it, then grow and go to the $10 plan and expand your social media accounts on there. And so I'm not sure on every single thing that they have, but I know they have a lot of different accounts that we can add on there. Yeah, Leanne shares Facebook fan page will let you schedule posts too. Yes, I love that. I didn't know that until about 2 months ago, I think. So that definitely helps as well. So definitely you want to schedule things. So if you know you've got a Monday morning and you've got an hour to work on Avon, you can go ahead and schedule a few things through your Facebook fan page or on your Buffer app, and just have that where that automatically goes out on its own, so you don't have to worry about being there throughout the week if you've got a busy week coming up. I know when we were in school, like right now, we would be buying school supplies and school clothes and registering and doing all of that stuff. And in school, that stack of paperwork they send home. So you definitely want to make sure that your things are set up on an automatic schedule, so you're not worried about your Avon business, and it can still grow and work for you while you're, taking care of those mommy things that you have to do. Well, okay. So just some more recognition. Very excited about some of our ladies earning presence points when you reach Presence Club and throughout as you're going, when you're putting in orders and doing different things. You can actually earn points to buy things. So you can buy a TV, you can buy a printer, you can get gift cards to Applebee's or Chili's or Bed Bath & Beyond. One Christmas, I got as many gift cards as I could to Bed Bath & Beyond, and I actually went and got my daughter let's see, I got her a new comforter, new sheets, cute Paris pictures for her wall. I think even a journal or agenda, something for school. We walked out of there with about $150 to $200 worth of products from Bed Bath & Beyond, but Avon had actually paid for it. So definitely go to the rewards tab and look at that and see what you can buy with your points. And so some of our earners who have received points in the last campaign, in campaign 14, Stephanie, Melissa, Courtney, Eva, Katrina, Heather, Emily, Victoria, and Kathy. So congratulations, ladies. I know these are some of our new representatives who have earned these points. So a lot of us do, and you can also look at your invoices that you get, and Avon will let you know how many points you have and every time you get new points too. So congratulations, very excited, because the more points you get, the more stuff you can buy, and I'm actually using some of my points to pay for the food when I go on Avon Rep Fest. in less than 2 weeks. So excited. So I'm not going to have to spend my own money to purchase food out there. I can use Avon points to do that. So as we're gearing down, you want to mark your calendars. We're rotating between Facebook events on different topics and our regular webinars. So July 22nd, you want to mark your calendar. We're going to do Learn How to Grow Your Online Presence. And I think for that one, I'm doing a 10 o'clock in the morning. So again, it's going to be open for a few days after. So if you're not able to get on there, that's okay. We're going to learn how to grow your online presence. On the 26th, we're going to do a new representative training webinar. Even if you are a regular representative and you're not brand new, come, because every month we're going to do different topics of whatever Avon has coming out for our representatives. So if you're a leadership representative, this will definitely help you know what's coming out for our new reps. On the 28th, we're going to talk about our Cash In Journey to Gold incentive, what we have going on. This is ending in campaign 19, so you definitely want to cash in on the money for the Journey to Gold. And then August 9th, back from Vegas. So all about Vegas. I'm so excited because we're actually going to have a lot of stuff that goes on. And I'm very excited because I'm hearing a lot of good things are coming out. And so I'm definitely going to share with y'all. So definitely check out our team page. I'm going to do some live videos. I actually have the live video option up now. So pay attention. Come back on the 9th, and we're going to cover everything as much as possible. And then last, well, if it will go, our call to action, what you want to do and what you want to take away from this webinar. This will be recorded, so you can always go back and look at it, pause it, things like that. But what you want to do is set up your campaign mailer account. It is free to set it up, whether you use it or not, but you want to go in there and play with it. You want to set up your automatic emails under Web Office. You want to download the Mass Text and the Buffer apps if you don't have it. And then you want to set up your PhoneBot account. So all of those things are free to set up. It does not cost you anything to do. Then you want to decide what your Avon schedule. What do you want it to look like? How do you want it to be on an automatic Avon schedule for your brochures, for your follow-up, to advertise? So really think about that and how you want that to look like, because your schedule might look different than mine, or it might be similar. So definitely think about what you want for your Avon business. And then last but not least, this is a quote that I saw that I really like. Only you can take yourself where you need to go. I really like this. I put it on Facebook a couple weeks ago. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, no matter what changes with Avon or with yourself, only you can take you where you want to go. And so that really hits home for me, because I know things are going to happen in life. That's just life. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I am on the path that I would like to be on. So definitely think about that for yourself. And if you don't know, you will. But I dream big, and I still believe that even though I've had a few setbacks in the last 5 years, my life has changed, that I can still reach my goals. And so you definitely want to think about that for yourself as well. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, Facebook me. You know I'm on there. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.